All right, welcome back to the last game of pool play here at the tournament we have on February 26, 2022. This is the last game of pool play, and we have Summit versus Air Capital Aces. This is, again, the last game of pool play. Score now 4-4, and number 3 is going to be serving for the Aces. And serves no good, point for Summit. All right, Summit now serving. And out of bounds on the Aces. .22 serving for Summit. Ball's in play, up by 22, up by 3, over by 4. And Summit doesn't quite get it back over the net, point for the Aces. Score now is 6 for the Aces, 5 for Summit. Number 9 serving for the Aces. Serve is good, ball's in play. Up by number 2, up by 3, over by 4. Up by 3, up by 24, over by 4, and point for the Aces. Number 9 serving for the Aces. Serve is good, ball's in play. Over the net, good dig by 2, up by 22, over by 4. Good dig by 2, up by 3, over by 22. Good dig by 3, it's over the net, up by 4, up by 22. 9 hits it over, good save by the Aces, up by 2, up by 3, over by 24. It's out of bounds, point for Summit. 67 now serving for Summit. Up by 9, up by 22, but it doesn't make it over, point for Summit. Score now is 6 for the Aces, 8 for Summit. Number 67 serving for Summit. Up by 22, and it's not returned. Point for Summit. Okay, 67 serving for Summit. Up by 22 and over. Up by 9. Up by 3. Over by 22. Up by 9, up by 2, over by 4. Point for the Aces. Summit tries to tip it over, doesn't quite get enough height, ball doesn't go over the net. Number 24 serving now for the Aces. Up by 9, up by 3, over by 2. Good dig by 3, but doesn't go over the net. Point for Summit. Number 19 now serving for Summit. And it's out of bounds, point for the Aces. It looks like score now is 8 for the Aces and 10 for Summit. Number 4 serving for the Aces. Ball's in play. Looks like maybe a false start. They're going to redo that serve. Looks like 19's coming out and number 2's coming in for Summit. Okay, number 4 serving for the Aces. Ball's in play. It's out of bounds on Summit. Going to be point for the Aces. Score is now 9 Aces, 10 for Summit. Number 4 serving for the Aces. Ball's away. Summit's not able to get it back over the net. Point for the Aces. Now a tie game, 10-10. Number 4 serving for the Aces. Ball's away. It's over the net, up by 9, up by 27, over by 4. Up by 4, up by 22. 13 hits it over with some power. Up by 27, up by 4, over by 2. Up by 4, up by 2. 13 hits it over, but it's out of bounds. Point for Summit. .23 now serving for Summit. Ball's in play, up by 9, up by 2, over by number 9, up by 9, up by 4, 13 pushes it over, up by 4, up by 22, over by 2, up by 27, up by 4, over by 2, dig by 9. Oh, but it's out of bounds. Point for Summit. Ball's in the air, up by 9, up by 4, over by 2. And the ball is out of bounds. Point for the Aces. Score is now 11 Aces, 12 for Summit. 27 is going to be serving here for the Aces. Ball's in the air. Up by 27, up by 4. Over by 13. And the ball doesn't make it over the net. Point for the Aces. 27 serving for the Aces. Tie game 12-12. 27 serving. Ball's away. Up by 4. Up by 9. Over by 2. And the ball doesn't make it over the net. Point for the Aces. 13 now Aces, 12 for Summit. 27 serving. Ball's away. Okay, up by 4, up by 9, over by 13. And the ball's out of bounds on Summit. Point for the Aces. 14 now for the Aces, 12 for Summit. And a timeout being called. We'll take a short break. All right, 27 here serving for the Aces. And the ball's away. It's back over the net, up by 24, up by 4, over by 2, and it's out of bounds. Point for the Aces. All right, 27 here serving for the Aces. Ball's away. Tipped back over by 2. Out of bounds. Point for the Aces. Score now 16 for the Aces and 12 for Summit. 27 here serving for the Aces. Ball's over the net. It's in play. Up by 24, up by 4, over by 13, up by 9, up by 4, over by 13, and not back over the net. Point for the Aces. Score now 17 for the Aces and 12 for Summit. 27 again serving here for the Aces. Up by 13, up by 4, over by 13. And it's out. Point for the Aces. Score is now 18 Aces and 12 for Summit. 27 serving. Up by 24. Good dig there. 2 gets it up, over by 13. Up by 4, up by 2. 9 gets it over. Up by 24, up by 4. Over by 13, but not quite over. It's in the net. Point for Summit. .24 serving for Summit. Ball's in play, up by 27, up by 2, over by 4, up by 4, tipped over by 9, up by 13, up by 4, over by 2, and Summit doesn't get it back over the net. Point for the Aces. Score is now 19 Aces, 13 for Summit. Number 2 serving now for the Aces. Ball's in play. Back over the net. It's going to be up by 2, up by 4, over by 13, up by 27, tipped over the net by 24, and it's out of bounds. Too many hits by Summit. Point for the Aces. Score is now 19 Aces, 13 for Summit. Number 2 now serving for Summit. The ball's back over the net. It's going to be up by 2, up by 4. 24 hits it over. And it's inbounds. Point for the Aces. Scores now 21 Aces, 13 for Summit. Timeout being called. We'll take a short break. All right, both teams coming out of timeout here. Number 2 is going to be serving for the Aces. And the ball's away. Back over the net, up by 2, up by 4, over by number 9. And that was just inbounds. Going to be point for Summit. Score is now 21 Aces, 14 Summit. Ball was served. Let's see what the call is here. Number 30 serving from Summit. Ball's in play, up by 4, up by 13, over by 9. Up by 27, up by 4, over by 24, but it's blocked by Summit, back over the net. That's going to be a point for Summit. Not quite what sure the score is here. They keep messing with the scoreboard. Looks like a point for the Aces. Thirteen's coming out for the Aces. 3's coming in. 22 coming in for the Aces. 27 coming out. Number 3 is going to be serving for the Aces. Okay, 3 serving. It's in the air. Ball's up by 9, up by 3, over by 24. Attempted block, but it's back on the Summit side. And Summit goes for a kill, but it doesn't get over the net. Point for the Aces. Score now is 23 for the Aces, 15 for Summit. Number 3 is serving for the Aces. Ball's away. And Summit doesn't return it back over the net. Point for the Aces. Score is now 24 Aces, 15 for Summit. Number 3 serving for the Aces. Ball's in play. It's back over the net. Up by 3, up by 9, over by 3. Good dig by 2, up by 4, over by 24, up by 3, up by 3, over by 9, up by 2, up by 3, over by 24. And out of bounds by Summit. That will be the final point for this set. Final score for this set, 25 for the Aces, 15 for Summit. And we'll take a short break here in between sets. All right, ball's in play, up by 22, up by 3, over by 9, but it's out of bounds. Point for Summit. Scores now 4 for the Aces and 5 for Summit. And it's up by 2, but out of bounds. Point for Summit. Ball's in play, up by 22, over by 3. Ball dies on the Summit side. Point for the Aces. Scores now 5 for the Aces and 6 for Summit. Looks like number 9 is going to be serving for the Aces. And serves no good. Going to be point for Summit. Number 67 serving for Summit. Ball's in play, up by 2, up by 3, over by 4. But it doesn't quite make it over. Going to be point for Summit. Score is now 5 for the Aces and 8 for Summit. 67 serving for Summit. Ball's in play, up by 22, up by 4, over by 22, up by 2, up by 24, over by 9, up by 9, up by 2, over by 4, up by 2, up by 3, over by 24, up by 9, up by 3, over by 22. Oh, and tipped over the net by Summit, not returned by Air Capital Aces. Point for Summit. Score now is 5 for the Aces and 9 for Summit. Number 67 again serving, but the serve's no good. Point for the Aces. Score is now 6 for the Aces, 9 for Summit. Number 27's coming in, 24's coming out for the Aces. 27 will be serving here. Ball's away. Up by 9, up by 3, over by 2, up by 9, up by 3, over by 2, up by 9, up by 3, over by 2, up by 9, up by 2, over by 9, up by 9, up by 3, over by 4, and touched by the Aces and out of bounds. Going to be point for Summit. Score is now 10 for Summit, 6 for the Aces. Number 24 serving for Summit. Looks like 24 is coming out. Number 2 is going to be coming in and serving for Summit. Up by 27, but out of bounds. Going to be point for Summit. Score is now 6 for the Aces, 11 for Summit. Number 2 serving for Summit. Ball's away, up by 9, up by 4, over by 2, up by 3, up by 22, over by 4. Good block by number 4, and the ball dies on the Summit side. Point for the Aces. Score is now 7 aces, 11 for Summit. Number 4 is going to be serving. And the ball dies on the Summit side. Point for the Aces. Okay, number 4 again serving here for the Aces. Ball's away. Okay, ball's back over the net. Up by 27, up by 4, over by 2, but it's a little short. Point for Summit. .23 serving for Summit, up by 27, and it's out of bounds. Going to be a point for Summit. .23 serving for Summit. Ball's away. Going to be up by 27 and up by 4, but it doesn't make it over the net. Going to be point. Looks like that was a net as well. Going to be point for Summit. 23 is again going to serve for Summit. And it's way out on Summit. Going to be point for the Aces. Looks like 22 is going to be serving for Aces. Okay, 22 now serving. Ball's away. And it's up and, oh, no, it's still in play. Ball's over the net, up by 24, over by 9. And right into a hole, going to be point for Summit. Looks like a timeout being called. We'll take a short break here. All right, coming out of the timeout here, we have 9 for the Aces and 15 for Summit. Looks like Summit will be serving here. Number 24 serving for Summit. Ball's in play. It's going to be up by 22, up by 2, over by 9, but not quite. Going to be point for Summit. Score is now 9 Aces, 16 Summit. 24 serving for Summit. Up by 4 and over. Good save for the Aces. Up by 2, up by 4, over by 2. Into the back corner. It's fair. It's inside the bounds. It's going to be point for Aces. Score is now 10 Aces, 16 for Summit. 2 is going to be serving for Aces. Ball's in play. It's back over, up by 22, up and over by 13. Ball's back over, up by 2, up by 4, over by 13. And the ball dies on the Summit side. Going to be point for Aces. Score now 11 Aces, 16 Summit. And number 2 is going to be serving for the Aces. Ball's in play. It's back over. 13 gets it up. 4 gets it up. 13 hits it over. It's touched by Summit. Ball dies on the Summit side. Scores now 12 for Summit, 16 for the Aces. Number 2 serving for the Aces. Ball's in play. Back over the net. Good dig by 2. Up by 4. Over by 13, but in the net. Summit's going to get that point. Score is now 12 for the Aces, 17 for Summit. Summit now serving. Can be up by 4, up by 13, over by 9. Ball's back over, up by 2, up by 4, over by 13. Up by 22, up by 4, over by 24. Up by 2, up by 4. Number 9 hits it over. Up by 22, up by 24 and over. Ball's back over. It's up by 2, up by 4, up by 24. Touched by 9, and the ball dies on the Aces side. Going to be point for Summit. Score is now 12 for the Aces, 18 for Summit. Ball's away, up by 4, up by 24, and over. Up by 4, up by 9. 24 hits it over. Attempted block, but it's still in play. 3 hits. Up by 2, up by 4, over by 24. 24 tips it over. Ball dies on the Aces side. They worked hard for that one. Point for the Aces. Score is now 13 Aces and 18 for Summit. Number 3 is going to be serving for the Aces. Looks like number 3 came in, 13 went out. Serve is good. Back over the net by Summit and into a hole. Point for Summit. Score is now 13 Aces, 19 for Summit. On the Summit side, 23 is coming out, and looks like number 6 is coming in. '22 is going to be serving for Summit. Ball's in play, up by and over by 9. Back over in the net, up by 22, over by 3, into a hole, not returned by Summit. Point for the Aces. Scores now 14 Aces, 19 for Summit. Number 9 is going to be serving for the Aces. Good serve by number 9. Ball's in the air on the Summit side. Back over to the Aces side. Up by 2. Up by 3. Over by 4. Up by 4. Up by 3. Over by 4. And the ball dies on the Summit side. Point for the Aces. Score is now 15 for the Aces, 19 for Summit. Number 9 again serving for the Aces. Looks like a timeout's being called. Aces coming out of the timeout here. Summit's coming out of the timeout. Players taking the court again. Number 9 should be serving. All right, ball's away. It's in play. It's back over the net. Up by 9. Up by 3. Over by 22. Up by number 3, but it's out of bounds. Going to be a point for Summit. Score is now 15 for the Aces and 20 for Summit. Number 67 serving for Summit. And it's over the net, up by number 2, up by number 3, over by 24, but it's short. A little bit low, ball doesn't make it over the net. Point for Summit, so 15 for Aces, 21 Summit now. 67 serving for Summit. Ball's in play, but it's no good on the serve. Point for Aces. Number 27 is going to be serving for the Aces. Looks like number 27 came in, 24 came out. 27 with the serve. It's good. Ball's in play. Back over the net. Up by 9. Up by 3. Over by 22, but it's low. Doesn't make it over the net. Point for Summit. Okay, number 19 now serving for Summit. Up by 27, up by 4, over by 9, and it's out of bounds on Summit. Point for the Aces. Score is now 17 Aces and 22 for Summit. Number 4 serving for the Aces. All right, number 4 serving for the Aces. The ball's in play. Tipped over by 2. Up by 9. Up by 4. Over by 2. And the ball's out of bounds on the Aces. Score is now 17 Aces, 23 for Summit. And the ball's going back over to the Summit side. Number 23 is going to be serving. Ball's in play, but it doesn't make it over the net. Point for the Aces. Score is now 18 for the Aces, 23 for Summit. 22 serving for the Aces. Ball's in play. Over by 22. Good dig there. And it's out of bounds on Summit. Point for the Aces. Score is now 19 Aces, 23 for Summit. 22 serving for the Aces. Ball's in play. It's back over the net. Up by 2. Up by 4, over by 2. Up by 22, up by 4. 13 hits it over with some power, but it's not touched by a Summit player and it's out of bounds, so point for Summit. Score is now 19 for the Aces, 24 for Summit. 24 serving for Summit. Ball's up by 22. Summit tries to tip it over, just doesn't get enough height. Point for the Aces. Score is now 20 for the Aces, 24 for Summit. 27's coming out, 24 is coming in on the Aces side. Number 2 serving for the Aces. And the ball's in play. And it's over, up by 22, up by 4, over by 13. And up by 2, up by 4, over by 9, up by 4, up by 9, over by 24, but it's short. Doesn't quite make it over the net. Final point for Summit. That's going to bring us to 20 for the Aces and 25 for Summit. That wraps up this last game of pool play here at this tournament on February 26, 2022 at Wichita Hoops. We'll see you tomorrow as the girls make it into bracket play. All right, both teams coming out here. This is going to be the third set since one team won and one team lost. Or both teams won one round. All right, we're starting the third set here. Score is 0-0. We'll play to 15. Number 3 is going to be serving for the Aces. Since both teams each won a set, this is the last round here is to see who's the winner of this game. All right, number 3 serving here for the Aces. Ball's away. It's over the net. It's good. It's out of bounds on Summit. It's going to be a point for Air Capital. 1 for Air Capital, 0 for Summit. Number 3 again serving for the Aces. Serve is good. Ball's in play. It's back over the net. Up by 22. Up by 9. Over by 24. It's going to be up by 2. Up by 3. Over by 4. And the ball dies on the Summit side. Point for the Aces. Score is now 2 Aces, 0 for Summit. Number 3 serving for the Aces. Ball's in play. Up by 9, up by 3, over by 4. Over by 4. And that was just slightly inbounds, so point for Summit. Ball's in play and right into a hole. Point for Summit. Going to be a tie game now, 2-2. Ball's in play, up by 4, up by 3, over by 4, up by 2, up by 3, over by 24, but it's out of bounds. Going to be a point for Summit. Ball's in play, up by 22 and over. Up by 24, over by 4. Up by 2, up by 3, over by 24, but it's blocked and back over. Point for Summit. Summit here serving. Ball's away. Up by 22, up by 2, over by 3. Up by 22 or 2, up by 3, over by 4. Up by 24, it's blocked, but back over. 24 tips it back over. The ball dies on the Summit side. Point for the Aces. Score is now 3 for the Aces, 4 for Summit. Number 9 serving for the Aces. Ball's away. It's back over the net. Up by 24. Up by 22. Over by 4. Up by 2. Up by 3, over by 22. Up by 2, up by 3, over by 4, into a hole, not returned. Point for the Aces. Tie game now, 4-4. Number 9 will be serving for the Aces. It's served by number 9. Ball's in play. It's back over, up by 22, up by 4, over by 2. And we'll see if that was in or out of bounds. Looks like that was out of bounds on Summit, so Air Capital Aces will be serving. Number 9 serving for the Aces. Serve is good, up by 22, up by 9. Number 4 tries to push it over, but is a little short. Point for Summit. Tie game again, 5-5. 67 is going to be serving for Summit. Ball's over the net. 22 has it up. Up by 3, over by 22. Up by number 3, up by 24, over by 4, into a hole, not returned by Summit. Point for the Aces. Score is now 6 Aces and 5 for Summit. 27 is coming in, 24 is coming out. 27 is going to be serving for the Aces. Ball's in play. It's over the net, up by 4, up by 3, over by 4, and the ball dies on the Summit side. Point for the Aces. Score is now 7 Aces and 5 for Summit. 27 again serving. Timeout called. We'll take a short break. All right, teams coming out of the timeout. 27 is going to serve. Ball's away. To be up by 3, over by 22, up by 9, up by 3, over by 4, into a hole, not returned by Summit. Point for the Aces. They're starting to pull ahead. Score now is 8 for the Aces and 5 for Summit. .27 serving for the Aces. Ball's away. It's out of bounds on Summit. Point for the Aces. Score is now 9 for the Aces and 5 for Summit. 27 serving for the Aces. And the ball's away. Not back over the net. Ball dies on the Summit side. Point for the Aces. So 10 now for the Aces and 5 for Summit. 27 serving here. Ball's away, and it's out of bounds on Summit. Point for the Aces. 11 Aces and 5 for Summit now. .27 serving for the Aces. Ball's away. Up by 3, up by 2. 4 hits it over. Up by 2, up by 3. 2 hits it over. Up by 9, up by 3 and over. And they're a little bit short on the Summit side. Point for the Aces. Getting it over the net. Score is now 12 for the Aces, 5 for Summit. 27 again serving here for the Aces. And the ball's away. Up by 3 and over the net. A little short on the Summit side. Point for the Aces. 27 serving for the Aces. Ball's away. Up by 3, up by 22, over by 4. Up by 2, up by 3, over by 22. Up by 9, up by 3, over by 22. Into a hole, not returned by Summit. Point now for the Aces. Scores now 14 Aces and 5 for Summit. 27 serving here for the Aces. And the ball's away. Up by 9 and over. And that ball was in, so it's going to be a point for Summit. The Aces now are just 1 point away from winning this set and the overall game. Number 2's coming in for Summit. Number 19 is coming out. 2's going to be serving. The ball's in play, but it is way out of bounds, and the Aces win this set here and the game for this last game of pool play here on this tournament on February 26th.